Hey late, I am your host, Seth Dietland, and this is the Art Boulevard episode. You know, art comes in many forms of expression and application, and all of these represent some form of diversity of the creative potential that exists in all of us, in all of humanity. You know, some of the most common forms of art is painting and sculpture, and all of these art forms have the ability to capture us, captivate us, and help move us into a feeling or a reaction. Today's show, we're going to be exploring the art of makeup, special effects makeup in the film industry with Leon Klima, and we're also going to be visiting the artistic music talent of Sasha and Alex. But before we go there, our first guest is graffiti artist Dylan Garcia, and he's going to be introducing us to his unique style of street art. Welcome, Dylan.
Thank you.
Thank you. How long have you been doing graffiti art?
I mean, it's been about 5 to 7 years, seriously, I would say.
So what really compelled you to choose graffiti art versus like some art that you could put in a sort of a gallery?
The freedom, I would say.
The freedom.
The liberty, yeah.
Right, okay. And tell us about some of the most dangerous spaces that you have ever, performed your art.
Well, if you really want to know, hanging from the side of a train on top of a cart, you know.
That's excellent. Sometimes I'll be driving in the freeway and I'll see some of your, maybe one of your friends' art right there up on the top of the sign, and I always wonder, how does someone get up there? But what do you hope to accomplish with your unique expression of art?
I would say to do what mainstream media does, which is to lure people, but instead of trying to sell them a product, I want to sell them themselves, which is to basically open themselves up and to, self-actualize and be aware of who you are and,
right.
All that stuff.
Right. Well, how do you feel after you've completed one of your masterpieces, besides probably relief that you didn't get caught?
I would say temporary fulfillment.
Okay. And speaking of which, have you ever been caught by law enforcement?
You can think of me as a ninja.
I do now. So now, out of all the artists out there, who inspires you?
I would say David Hockney, even though he's not a graffiti artist. I like his style, his contemporary work that deals with just flat space and flat surfaces, but yet he can, bring the depth into the painting, and that it creates an illusion of itself,
Is there a little bit of that in your art here and there?
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
definitely, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I understand you're going to be performing a piece for us on the show tonight, and when we come back, we're going to come back, and we're going to check in on the progress of Dylan. While we're setting up, we're going to explore the art of special effects. You know, it's easy to take for granted the work that's done in the movies, like the blood, scars, and special characters, to make them appear real for the camera. So stay with us as we walk you through 10 makeup transformations and walk you through some of the behind-the-movie magic.
Movie makeup can do a lot more than just hide a few wrinkles and make attractive actors look even better. It has the power to bring imaginary characters to life. These are the top 10 makeup transformations of all time. Rebecca Romijn spent up to 12 hours in the makeup chair daily for her role as Mystique. And while her look is probably best known for how revealing it is, she was actually covered by silicone prosthetics on almost 2/3 of her body before being airbrushed from head to toe. And of course, we have to give an honorable mention to Frances Hannon's take on the look with Jennifer Lawrence in X-Men First Class and Days of Future Past, where they've gone from an airbrush process to a full bodysuit. Our number 9 goes to perhaps the most classic gender swap of them all, from Tootsie. Dustin Hoffman allegedly agreed to only take the role under the condition that the makeup was good enough for him to pass as a woman on the streets of New York. Chris Wallace's Brundlefly from The Fly. For Jeff Goldblum's gradual transformation, Cronenberg and Wallace started from the final mutated form and worked backwards. With 7 different stages of genetic mutation, Wallace's team didn't think it could be done in just 3 months, but after tireless preparation, 5 hours in the makeup chair, and up to 5 pounds of prosthetic appliances, the result speaks for itself. For number 7, we've got to give it to the Elephant Man. His design included 15 different sections that he worked on with his team for up to 49 hours at a time in preparation. And in order to properly simulate the real-life Elephant Man, who died in 1890, Tucker worked off not just a cast made of his head, but his actual skeleton. There's nothing more iconic and recognizable than the original Frankenstein's monster. Next up at number 5, the apes in the original Planet of the Apes. When John Chambers, who got his start doing facial reconstructions for World War II veterans, was first brought onto the project, he spent hours and hours at the zoo studying the expressions of apes. But for our number 4, we're looking at Don Corleone from The Godfather.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Now, this might come as a bit of a surprise for those of you who hear Marlon Brando and think Don Corleone, which probably speaks to how good the makeup was, but he actually looked pretty different. He was only 47 when he took on the role of the Don. It was up to makeup pioneer Dick Smith to add a couple extra decades on top. But Marlon Brando being Marlon Brando, he refused to wear prosthetics because he didn't want to spend that much time in makeup every morning. But our number 3 belongs to the incredible transformation of Charlize Theron into Aileen Wuornos for Monster. Although Theron gaining 30 pounds for the role certainly helped, Tony G went to far greater lengths to transform her. She fried and thinned her hair, shaved and bleached her eyebrows, airbrushed her face with layers of tattoo ink and marble sealant in order to create the worn-down look seen on screen. Surprisingly, the only prosthetics used were dentures and eyelids. For our number 2, we think 21 Jump Street was just a little better. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, and you definitely should, you might want to skip this bit because we're about to drop some major spoilers. 21 Jump Street was the ultimate meta-comedy, and it constantly poked fun at itself for being just another Hollywood reboot. But when the bearded biker DP pulled off his nose to reveal that he was, in fact, Johnny Depp, it was impossible not to get caught up in the magic of the transformation because his disguise was so perfect that he spent the entire movie hiding in plain sight. And finally, at number 1, we have to pay homage to the incredible magical creatures of Guillermo del Toro. From the everything but his eyelids costume for Hellboy to the looking out his nostrils Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth, Guillermo del Toro is a director known for bringing the fantastical to life. And for our number 1, we have to pick his fawn from Pan's Labyrinth. An achievement not just in makeup but in animatronics, the ears and eyelids of the fawn mask were remote controlled while Doug Jones acted underneath. And if you think that was heavy, consider the 10-pound horns he had to wear on top of it all.
Welcome back. Our next guest is part of Behind the Scene Movie Magic. We have with us hair and makeup artist Leon Klima. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for your interest and invitation.
You're welcome. Now, you saw the video, and obviously your job consists of doing more than just spraying a little hairspray and putting a little foundation on someone. How long did it take you to learn to be a makeup artist?
It depends of school and course what you attend, but if be honest, you're studying every day. I'm still studying. So my 15 years experience give me all my knowledge what I have now.
Great. So tell us about some of the better projects that you've had an opportunity to work on, some of the more exciting projects.
Better project about special effects or?
Yeah.
Last month we made a TV series, and there was a lot of special effects like cuts and bruises and like bullet holes.
Oh.
So it was a project with a lot of special effects.
Great. Now tell us about some of the tough, like maybe one of the toughest jobs that you've ever had to do.
Actually, I love any difficulties.
Right.
But
something that's a little challenging for you.
I don't like snobby clients and snobby actors, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, working with the actors.
Who can't relax and who can trust to me or. You know.
Right. I mean, it takes a lot for an actor to, because that's important how they look on camera, and I'm sure they probably maybe knock you around a little bit and kind of. The way that they treat you while you're doing your work to make them look, as good as they can.
Yeah, I'm professional, so I know how they gonna be looking on a screen. So
right. And then they just have to put their trust in you.
So it's just disturb my work when I do some special effects.
Sort of like when you get a haircut. What would you say to anyone out there who's aspiring to do the work that you do and is passionate about that?
Just keep doing and take any chance to to make your art much better.
So
Just keep doing. Experience, only experience.
great. We're going to put you on the spot tonight. Are you up for that? What we're going to do is we're going to have a little quiz here, and we're going to flash up some pictures. Our producer's going to flash up some pictures, and we're going to give you an opportunity to choose which one is a makeup effect and which one is a real bruise or cuts or sores or special characters and that sort of thing. I think we're going to get the audience involved. Are you ready for that audience as well? How about our audience? Great. So let's see. Our producers are going to put up the first one. Which one is real and which one is fake? A or B?
A is real, is fake.
A is fake, and the audience says A is fake. That is, B is actually true, and A is
fake.
Yeah. Okay, and then our second one, A or B?
B. B is the makeup.
B is the makeup?
Yeah.
Audience says A and B. There's a little mixture reaction there. And the answer is A is the...
B is the makeup.
Right. And then in our next one, we have a special character. This is a special character from Beetlejuice. And which actor do you think started out? Was that A, Michael Keaton, or B?
A.
There we go. Yeah, A, Michael Keaton. Great. And then our last one, A or B?
B. It's makeup.
B is makeup. What's our audience say?
Or she has a big problem.
Oh, B, and the answer is?
Oh my God. She had a problem.
Yay. Now, you're also going to be demonstrating your talents for us a little bit tonight on one of the members of our studio audience. Do you think there's someone in the audience that would like to volunteer?
Yeah.
How about
I
you?
think.
What is your name? Susie. Okay, come on up.
Hey.
Hello. You don't have a date tonight, do you?
I don't.
Okay, great. Okay, good. Take a good look at our audience member, because when we come back, we'll see some transformations while Leon is working on her, and we're going to watch that transformation in effect. But right now, we're going to go and explore the world of tattoo art. Let's go ahead and watch this next segment.
Since the dawn of time,
No.
mankind has been on a mission to seek, to find the best tattoo artist ever. His vision, his plan, to seek, to find, to get the best tattoo from the best tattoo artists. In that underground world of ink, there is no black or white. Ink is ink. Join us as Roach steps out to quest that crown. Hello, everybody. This is Roger Big Smith coming to you live from Happy Sailor. Tell me your name.
My name is George Vasquez, but I go by Roach.
Okay. Roach?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a strong name.
Yeah.
So tell me, what drawn you to tattoos?
Well, I was always involved in the art period. I mean, I started drawing at an early age. Basically, when I was in kindergarten, I was already drawing. As far as tattoo, it was just the art form of it. It was just, it was raw to me. It was a real raw form of art. Especially the way that, you know, it's something that you do on somebody's body, and it's like, instead of having something up in the gallery, your artwork is being presented everywhere. Okay. You know, where people walk, it's like no matter what, it's gonna always be there. You know, people take it to the grave. You know, it's something that's like real, something that people put trust into you as an artist, and especially when they give you that, like, you know, that freedom to do something. So it's just, that's what I really got me into it.
That looks really, really good.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, this one was actually the reason I got it, and the meaning behind it was more of the fact that I was into mythology, like Greek mythology.
Okay.
You know, the like story behind Hercules.
Oh, wow,
and,
yes.
you know, it's less than a god, more than a man, and he used to have like the whole battling lions over the, you know, the golden apples and stuff like that. And after he defeated the lion, he wore its head as like basically like a headgear, you know.
Oh, wow.
So basically, that's what I did right here, you know. A lot of people think I'm a Leo or something like that, but I'm not. It was, something I don't really want. The skull in the mouth is just something artistic about it, so it's basically like till death I'll be battling lions.
That's true, man, because the sea lion, what, king of beasts?
Yeah, the king of the jungle, yeah, but,
I give you all the credit and all the things. Looking at your body, you are a true work of art, man.
Yeah, it's
all
getting
the
there,
best, and you will be there. Remember,
Thank you, appreciate
ultimate goal is putting it out there.
Exactly.
Okay.
I am a veteran.
I'm a veteran.
I'm a veteran.
I'm a veteran.
I think it's important for veterans to be able to pursue their love of the arts, especially when they leave the military service. When young men and women enter the military service, they first go through an initial training program where they're broken down. Then they're remolded into the model that that particular service wants them to be. They adapt their culture, they adapt an identity. When that young man and woman or older person leaves the service after 3 or 23 years, they now probably need to re-identify themselves. What better way through the innocence of art? Whether you're an actor, a painter, you write poetry, there's an innocence there that allows that veteran to express themselves, heal perhaps some scars they brought back from their service that can't be seen. And the arts is a great way to do that.
I am a painter.
I'm an actor and a writer.
I am a writer.
I'm an actor.
My name is B.R. McDonald, and I'm the founder-director of the Veteran Artist Program. The mission of the Veteran Artist Program is to foster, encourage, and promote veterans in the arts. No matter what discipline of the arts you're involved in, we want you to know that art is an option.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sasha and Alex.
I fell for you, my heart it hurts, I yell so hot, my throat burns, you left. You live so bright, you having fun, you're asleep. You sleep so tight, I'm burning down this sound. This perfect silence in my mind, I shout so loud about my love tonight. I'll hold you back, I lost my pride, I hate you chose another side. And I know I need time to be recovered. And I know that I'm strong, I have power. You don't know I'll be over and I'll break it. You don't know you're the one who's gonna take it. Time passed so fast, I'm over now, you're last. You last to use my heart somehow, I found the perfect heart to play, that's how you made me play this game. I saw you last week at the bar, you drunk, crawling back for love. I live so bright, I'm having fun, I sleep so tight, you're burning down. And I know I need time to be recovered. And I know that I'm strong, I have a power. You don't know I'll be over and I'll break it. You don't know you're the one who's gonna take it. You're more than stars for me, but I'm for you just a stranger. So baby, please let me be. Let me stay away from this danger. And I know I need time to be recovered. And I know that I'm strong, I help out. You don't know I'll be over and I'll break it. You don't know you're the one who's gonna take it. And I know I need time to be recovered. And I know that I'm strong, I help out. You don't know I'll be over and I'll break it. You don't know you're the one who's gonna take it.
We'll be back and we're going to check in on our graffiti artist and see how he's doing, Dylan. And we're going to be checking up on our makeup artist, Leon, and see how he's doing with a member of our studio audience. So stay with us.
When you see graffiti, do you see it as art or a crime? A growing number of street artists are trying to remove the negative feeling towards graffiti. Positive street artists are people who strictly work on legal walls. Oftentimes, they create art for their community, usually asking for nothing in return. Street art isn't a crime to them, it's an important form of expression.
Society needs street art. It's a freedom of expression. Allows people to actually show their work without having to be bonded to four walls.
So, what is street art to you?
And we're back, and we're checking in on the progress of our artists here. We've got Leon working on our lovely audience member, Susie. What have you, oh wow, oof. I hope you're not riding public transportation home tonight.
I am.
Oh boy. Great. So what do we have here, Leon?
We have a cut. Cut in blood.
So it's like a
Some
knife
bruises.
wound? And
Yeah. So it can be like big knife cut, like that.
A little bit
And
of
she bitten before a little bit.
Okay.
I should apply for
Ruffle
So
up a
blood
little
going
bit.
from a nose, from the lips.
Well, great. Well, that's our show for this time. First, we want to thank our graffiti artist, Dylan Garcia. We want to thank our makeup artist, Leon Klima. We want to thank our audience and our studio audience. Please follow us on Facebook and come and join us next time. I'm your host, Seth Dietland. We're going to leave you with the musical talents of Sasha and Alex.
I'll be your light, your match, your burning sun. I'll be the bright and black that's making you run. And I'll feel alright, and I'll feel alright, 'cause I'll work it out. Yeah, we'll work it out. I'll be doing this if you had a doubt. Till the light runs out, till the light runs out. I'll be your ghost, your game, your safety out. I'll be your friend, 50,000 clapping like one. And I'll feel alright, and I'll feel alright, 'cause I worked it out. Yeah, we worked it out. I'll be doing this if you had a doubt. Till the light runs out, till the light runs out. I got my mind made up and I can't let